I said, and I'll say again, I am still fighting to be on the ballot. So I want my supporters to vote for Jimmy Akena for the 2026 general election.
In case you don't get the ballot paper.
At that point, I'll address it. At this point, Jimmy Akena is the UPC flag bearer, the UPC leader who wants to be on the ballot, who has a message for the people of Uganda on the UPC ticket. You see, the process was interfered with, and I'm trying to address it from where it was interfered with, right? It was not under ordinary basis, and I've addressed it from the position of a sportsman. I remember I addressed it before it happened with my official motocross jersey. In sports, in fact, I wanted to address it yesterday with the Archbishop. A penalty. I'm sure many people follow things like Masaza Cup and Fufa Drum. If I get a red card in the Masaza Cup and then I'm called for national duty, that red card cannot stop me from going for national duty. Here we're talking about Uganda. Uganda were governed by the Constitution, number 1. Then the laws, Presidential Elections Act. Am I outside the Presidential Elections Act? No. Was I stopped outside the Presidential Act? Definitely yes. Was it wrong? Yes, it is wrong. And that is why I continue to fight. I continue to seek justice, that I am restored and I be able to put my message to the people of Uganda. And I'm not tired doing that one. I am using every means possible, because even how it was not done through legal or proper channels. It was done other means. So I'm using the same means to try and put pressure that I'm back on the ballot. That's the most I can say. There are voters in Lamu. There are voters everywhere in Uganda. You cannot afford to alienate anybody. Let's be honest. The ones who are pushing this fire, I know who they are. The ones who are scared. The ones who try to make sure that Akena cannot be on the ballot. So, any movement, anything, whatever, they start reacting, they try to polarize the society. Why do we need it now? If I look around this room, let me see. I don't think, maybe there are 2 or 3 people who were born in '66. I was not alive. As old as grey as I am, I was not alive in 1966. And you want that to dominate the conversation today? Conversation today should be how we should deal with tomorrow. How we can create a future, how we can live together in this Uganda. And I think what I demonstrated together with Bobby Wine, we should be given a good clap. We should be able to live in Uganda even if we have different political ideologies. I come from a left or center. My policies are completely different from many other parties, but I do have the foresight to be able to sit down and look at Uganda as bigger than all of us. And that is what I will fight for. That's what I'll struggle for. That's why I'm fighting to be on the ballot. But I'm not afraid to call out somebody who is not doing straight or who is messing things up. And I've called them out. And I'll repeat again, Mr. President, please stop this. Let us have an honest, free election. You accuse Obote of rigging election, now you have Akena Obote here. Let him stand. If the people of Uganda want to ostracize Akena, feel free. I've been here 20 years. I've lived amongst you. And you think, where's my mother from? I'm a child of Uganda. So, do I wish anybody bad? No. Do I wish anybody what happened to my grandparents? No. But now we must have a legacy where Ugandans move forward.